Back in 2022, I had a small back pain. That was it. And within 3 months, I literally was sitting there and I couldn't use my right arm. The next day, I couldn't put pressure, it just gave out. I could lift it here, but I couldn't do anything with it. And then Christmas morning, I woke up and both of my legs were just kind of I had to use my hips to move them around. And so I just had my husband at that time prop me up on the couch, did my Christmas with the kids, and then went to the emergency room. They did hundreds of tests, MRIs, for months. They had me on 5 different drugs. 4 of them were narcotics. It got me to the point where I couldn't even think, I couldn't work, I couldn't process. I had friends coming over to babysit me. It was horrible. It was very scary. So probably about March, I had a friend say, "Hey, have you thought about doing a natural doctor?" Because I was like, I hate all these meds. I don't feel like they're just covering everything up. They're not fixing anything. So I went to Dr. Sarver, and I remember the first time they picked me up on my wheelchair and set me on the bed, and he started doing this testing. And probably within 2 weeks, I had taken my first step. I had to use a wheelchair still to go much of anywhere, but around the house, I started using a walker. I think what kept me going was I saw progress. He knew what was going on, and he was helping me get to that next week or the next 2 weeks or that next month, wherever I was in the process. And he definitely just made me feel comfortable, and knowing I was getting better little by little was reassurance for me. Without him, I would not be where I'm at. Nobody else could figure out, no other doctors, no other testing was doing it, so I was willing to give him a full shot at trying. I mean, it was better than being in a wheelchair. To be able to start coming out of that was huge, and then I never thought I'd come this far. I just wanted to live. I think the only thing I regret is waiting so long to try it. I mean, I went months. My body would shake with, it looked like a seizure. They don't know what was causing it. And if I just sat wrong. Once we heard about it, it still probably took me a month or 2 to actually go do it because it just sounded different, I just was like, is that really real? And to the person that doesn't know, it's totally different from going from 5 different drugs, narcotics, to just plain supplements. I think that was the best thing for me. When I wanted to get off my other drugs, the doctor told me that I never could. I was never going to be able to get off them. And Dr. Sarver helped me wean down on them to do it correctly so it was healthy. And I just went straight to supplements alone. It was amazing. I could actually think again. I could process. I could, drive. I don't think there's a negative to it. So I think if you're hesitant, I think you should just try it. I mean, and I cannot say how much I appreciate him, his office. Everyone is amazing. I just appreciate everything they've done for me and still do for me today.